Today's topic is we're gonna talk about a why your thing. First of all, it's a men's conference. So, honey, every Sunday men's conference we are right here. Why it does not stand when you are having a cake. I mean a chicken. This is cucumber, and we're gonna say the latest part is a chicken so that you don't miss anything. So when you are facing the chicken, what makes this not to stand? The cucumber, sometimes it stands, and then when you put it inside, and then it folds. Now, my name is Nantegelelo Lumalo. I am a proudly South African, but I am based in Finland. So I sell the men's product, which is very good for your libido, and also for women's product, but it's just for the bedroom. So I have this so much messages from men. No, see, I need your products because my thing, it stands when I'm alone, but when there is a woman, it stands and fall. Sometimes it doesn't even stand. And I think your product is gonna help me. Of course, honey. I give them the products because yeah, the product does work, especially if you have a low libido, and it also helps you to so much in your system. It's a natural herb. However, we are not here to talk about the herb. I'm here to talk about the men. To all the men that are out there, and you are thinking, Uguti, you have a problem because your thing falls. Honey, let me tell you, your biggest problem, it's your mentality. It's right here that the cucumber, it stands, and the cucumber, it falls. When you are alone, it stands. First of all, I would say, you would see, I'm going to tell you a few things that makes this. I'm not professional in any way, but I will tell you with the experience and with also listening and with what I'm hearing. I don't usually do, like experiments. I like experiences, because if you experience something, and people who are experiencing thing, then it's easier to understand than experiment. So we are not gonna go to science, honey. We're not there because, honey, I know nothing about science. So let's just continue with talking about this one. So now, gentlemen, I want to tell you guys. First of all, if you are cheating, in most cases, you are gonna meet up with this problem. First of all, it's a new person that you are doing this thing with. Second of all, you are worried about your wife, about anything else. Now, beside cheating, stress. Let's say right now you have your wife right here, and you are doing this with your wife, and you have been in this relationship for a long time. Stress will cause it to stand and then fall. You understand? Now, in most cases, if we talk about standing and then it's falling, when you are alone, it's gonna stand. Sometimes it's because you have told yourself and you are telling yourself that it's false. So it's gonna fall. She's coming, and then you start worrying. If you don't live together, she's visiting you. You start worrying. My cucumber have a problem. My cucumber have a problem. This thing is gonna disappoint me. Here mentally, you understand, it's in your mind. So when you are alone, you are relaxed, it stands. You do the self-service for yourself, you do the self-service, and then you are finished. But you are thinking, Nguzi, how come when she's here it doesn't stand? Because you keep thinking about it and it's here. So what I usually say, and the advices that I usually give to those guys who comes in my WhatsApp to order the products, and then they end up telling me their issues, their problem. If I do have time, sometimes some people, I even listen to them on the phone, but I don't do consultation because I'm not a professional. I'm a professional chef. But I do sell the herbs because it just goes with the content that I like to make. Now, what you need to do, this is an advice to this problem. Tell your partner. Talk about it. You know what we say? We say there is a therapist. There is a therapy when you have too much problems, you have trauma, you have things that you keep thinking about, and then you end up being depressed, being stressed. You need to find someone to talk to so that you can move on from those problems. You also need to share that problem with your partner in order for you to relax and not to think about it so much. The issue is, a lot of men as an African, after you have done the do with him in the bedroom, he would just say, "Oh, I'm so sorry." If he came quickly or it was not working, he would be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I think my system is dirty. I need to clean my system. Why lie? Because you know where the issue is. Why are you lying? Some of you guys are drinking too much alcohol. Some of you guys, you eat too much red meat, too much fufu. You understand? And then I know this video is going to be watched even by people who are outside of Africa, but most of the following is in Africa. So I'm making an example with Africans. So all these things, they make your libido lower. You guys drink more alcohol than water. So obviously your libido is not going to be good. You understand? So that's the stress is just the first thing. And I'm saying to you, take your partner, watch the television together. You relax on the couch. You are eating nice things or you are having a wine. And then you start sharing the problem while you guys are in a relaxed mode. Baby, you know, Pela, when I want to enter my chicken, I want to enter my chicken. I don't know what happens to my cucumber. Sometimes it just gets too excited, and then it doesn't want to stand up. Sometimes I just don't know what's wrong with it. She will maybe reply the way she's gonna reply, and she will kind of like know what to expect, and what is the situation in your relationship bedroom wise. If you guys are just not people who are living together, you could say it in a text message, like, oh, I'm so excited, I hope that it's gonna stand when you are here because I'm just too excited. Deep down that it's not that you're excited, it's just something that you have faced before. But what does that make? That would make both of you to be comfortable with each other. If it's a long-term relationship, you've been in this relationship, it's a marriage, the moment you say it to her, now she knows Uguti, it might happen like this. This situation might come. And I want to tell you, if you can't do what I'm telling you, next time when you are doing the bedroom, the shakara, we call it shakara, ba, 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 next time when you are going there to do this thing, my love, you're just gonna breathe and it's not gonna disappoint you because you already know, you are already relaxed, not psychologically thinking about it, that it's gonna happen. The example I made when I made this video in the Zulu language in the live, I said, if you buy my product, because now you have the product, your brain is telling you, Uguti, this product is gonna work and it's gonna make my cucumber strong, it's gonna make the cucumber work. It's gonna work because you have told yourself, because you drank the product is working. But at the same time, guys, I don't want to my content is more about teaching and then helping you better your bedroom by selling the products that I sell. At the same time, I want you to buy the products because you want to have that more energy. I want you guys to use the products because you need to, not because you just think you have a problem while you don't have a problem. You understand what I'm trying to say? Now, that was just the first thing, that the stress is the one, and then it makes you that it doesn't stand or it falls when it's inside. And to help you with that, you share with your partner, you talk about it. Like when you have a problem, you go to a therapist, you talk to a therapist, you cry, and then after that you come out, you are relieved. It's the same thing, talking to your partner, communicating about the issue that you are having in your manhood. Now, let's move on to that one. Now let's come to the second one. Now, the second one is when you are not attracted anymore to your partner, my love, it will fall. Sometimes it will stand when you are alone, but when your partner is here, it would fall. You know why? Because you don't want to be in this relationship anymore. But a lot of men, they wait until the woman leave. They will rather cheat on you. But when a man knows where his heart is, a man knows where his heart is. And I am hoping and wishing, Uguti, you as a man, when you find that you are not attracted anymore to the woman, just don't make a woman try so harder. Don't make a woman to bend over. We do things. We to cook for you. We wash. We buy this. We even provide you financially when we really want a relationship. And I tell you, you're just gonna be so unhappy. Physically, you are unhappy. Emotionally, you are unhappy psychologically. Leave that woman when you feel like you are not attracted to her anymore. You work, especially when you are not married. Just end it. Instead of you training yourself, you keep having these issues of it's standing, it's not standing. Now, that was another one. Another point is, you can ask me out. As you can see me, okay, I think I look very beautiful. I look very stunning. I think for myself, I look very sexy. And then when you find out when you are in the bedroom, when I take my clothes out, I mean, I have stretch marks. I do have stretch marks in my stomach, for an example. When I take my clothes out, I got stretch marks. Immediately you are turned off, you know. And I have umkaba, you know, like little bit of chubbiness somewhere, and you're not expecting it because I look so tiny. I'm making an example. Of course, what are you expecting? It might stand and then it falls because there is just that thing that you don't like in my body. So it is, you know. That's why I always say to women, I wish we wouldn't be insecure when a guy says, you know, love, let's go to gym together. You know, it's not like he's trying. Actually, even gym is very good because going to the gym is very healthy, and it also give you more healthy in your life. Of course, you can have heart attack and then, you know, you are gone even if you were going to the gym. But it's just, I mean, it improves so much healthy wise. Now, I wish ladies will be just okay if a guy says, "Hi, baby, let's go to a gym," because sometimes you meet your partner while your partner physically, they are tiny, and then you like them like that, and then by the time goes by, you start feeling unattracted to her because she have gained weight, and then now it's gonna stand because you want to, and then when it's inside, you think little bit, and then it falls. You understand? So this just goes to the both couples. Like if you're a couple, I wish that you could also, as a woman, be open if you are watching this video for your guy if he's saying to you, you need to go to the gym. Now, I don't know which, I'm trying to think also when I was making the Zulu video, which other points that I did say. I did tell you that when you are in a relationship and you don't want to be in that relationship as a man, you need to leave the relationship so that you can be able ukuthi it stands, because my love, it's gonna fall, like it will fall. And also, oh, the biggest one, especially if you are not living with her, she's just coming to visit you, honey, do not call a woman to come and visit you when you don't have money. Don't invite her to come when you know there are things you wish to give her, but you can't give her. Because the moment she comes, now you are starting to think, oh, I wanted to buy her flowers, but there's no flowers. You know, you start not being relaxed. You are now all over with your brain, all over with your mind. You are thinking, Guti, I wanted to order pizza for her. I want to order pizza, but my money is not going to be enough. You know, that puts you a lot of stress. By the time you guys are going to the bed, by the time you are doing it, my brother, it's just not gonna stand, you know, because you have a lot in your mind. You are thinking about her transport money. You are nervous as hell because you have all these things you are thinking about, and then it's not gonna stand. And once you lose your confidence as a man, you lose your confidence or on your cucumber. Even the next time when it's happening, you're still gonna be so nervous that last time it disappointed you. Oh my God, it's still gonna embarrass me. Now it goes back to what I said. It's psychological, it's mental, it's in your brain. Then you start thinking, it's not gonna stand. Also, don't ask a woman out when you feel like the woman is not in your league, the woman is not in your level. Just don't, because you're gonna be with this woman in the beginning of the relationship. You keep saying, no, baby, I'm gonna get a job there, and she have a car, she's owning a house, she have money. And then if you are not a man that is used to being provided by a woman, you're still gonna have that ego as a man, that pride, you know, you're still gonna not be comfortable with this. Now she wants to go there, and you know, I mean, women that are independent, we do as we wish usually, you know. Even though you respect your man, it's like, I've got a car, I've got money, so I could just go for a weekend with my friends. And if you are that guy who is very traditional, for an example, who is a person that would like to be with her woman all the time, you start gonna have those reservations. You start gonna think, if is this a relationship good for you? And that's also gonna affect the standing of this one. This one will stand and stop and fall and do everything because you just chose a person, honey, that you're not supposed to be in a relationship with. Just go with someone that you see is in your level, is everything, because along the line, it's gonna make it fall. You are living in her house. Now, when you have to do, you are thinking, Nguti, I'm living in her house. She have all these things. When she don't want with her cake, she don't want, you have to understand, just don't put yourself in that situation as a man. Now, I will say this in English as I did say, I mean, in English as I said in Zulu. With my herbs, sometimes my herbs will not work for you if you are using the herbs on your side cheek. Sometimes the herbs will not work because you are not using it with your right partner, with your wife. If your wife is crying at home and you are busy with women outside, you're going to use my Congo dust, the one that you apply on your manhood, and then it makes you last longer. It's just not going to stand. And you're going to come back and think it's my product that is not working. But honey, it is because your wife was crying and when you are busy trying to satisfy someone else outside, instead of buying my products and satisfy your wife at home. I always say to you, respect the universe so that the universe can respect you. What you bring in the universe is what you will receive back. So if you buy the natural, the herbs, and you don't respect them, you just go in your head just because you want to go do things outside. You want to make other women pregnant outside while your wife is at home. My love, you got to respect the products because they might just disappoint you. Now, don't forget to subscribe. Every Sunday, we have a men's conference, and every Monday, we have a women's conference. 9 o'clock South African time, I'm live, and maybe I will post before I do the live or after the live, the English version. But we're going to have the Zulu version and the English version. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that I'm going to see you next time.